Okay, I think we are back. We can do resume. Play anyway. Make this slightly bigger. I think we were placing it over here, weren't we? We'll keep it over there maybe. Okay, so we just had that huge drama with all the deaths and the escapes, which has been an absolute nightmare. What was our next actions? Our next actions are to build more cells, which we're waiting on the workmen to complete. How many workmen have we got? I'll move this over here. Workmen, we have 12 workmen. 2 cooks. Or minus 400 a day. Alright, what projects have we got? Raise the capacity to 16, raise capacity to 22. What else are we going to want? I think we want to have a solitary. It's a quick build. We want build solitarily. Obviously, next action will be quick build. How many are we going to have? Let's have 8 solitary. Then plum, electric, and plum utilities into solitary. Okay. We want to have a punishment for the transgressors. Okay, so where is that's the fence. We want 1 space, 2 space, 1 space, 2 space. Actually, how do we like that? 1 space, 2 space, 1 space, 2 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 solitaries. Okay. And then we'll go on utilities. We'll plumbing some water. Fine. How many people do we have? Workmen, 12. We're getting another 6 prisoners in the morning, which is fine because that fills up our CEO is ringing. We have a PRD Alastair brewing. Far too many prisoners have escaped recently and it's your fault. Take full responsibility. Lock this place down and make sure nobody else escapes. Otherwise the press will expect your head on a platter. Okay. So we'll move that up. 5. So we're in serious, serious trouble. If any more escape, we are done for. I don't like that it's all close together as well. Maybe we should build. Because that just leaves such a gap. People can just run through it. That is not good. So we'll try it with that distance. It might still not be enough. 16 grand grant completion. That is the investments. Okay, we'll select long-term investment as another grant. So you don't have to do anything for that. Cell block B, bring it to 50. We'll do staff wellbeing initiative. Cell block B. Raise the capacity to 50. Okay. So the projects. So we want to complete grant. What was it called? Cell block B. Of which the next action equals raise. We need to build how many are we at? We're at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we need to build another 28 cells. Plum utilities. That's quite a big job. And then the other grant is complete grant staff well-being initiative, of which we need to, it says over here, have at least 5 guards without assigned duties. Okay, so in order to do that, we need to just hire a few more guards. 1, 2, 3. Done. The grant is completed. So I didn't even need to, I could have put higher guards for off duty, in a sense, something like that. So that's been completed, and then the project is also completed. Staff wellbeing initiative done. So I can now hire or do another grant. I think we'll do security procedure verification. We want more security. Alright, so the grant we want to complete. So do the grant security procedure certification, of which the next actions, because we're already significantly through. We need to hire a guard. 1 guard. Need to unlock patrols. And we need to assign free guides to patrol routes. Okay. Now you may be asking, if this is already on the here on the game as a checklist, why am I writing it in this paper binder? It's because we are practicing the methodology of getting things done. So as we get used to using it I use a physical paper binder because I like pen and paper. I'm used to that, so I stick with that for now. Maybe I'll upgrade to a digital thing later. I don't know. But right now I feel comfortable using this as I get used to getting things done on a daily basis in my daily life. So what the goal is with using this game is to transition me eventually from using it in-game to using it to my real life projects, my real life actions, keeping track of everything I've got to do. So we're building a mind-muscle, emotional, safe connection, in a sense. Mind-muscle connection to the using of getting things done. So that is why we do it as well as this. So I need to hire a staff, hire one guard. Done. Unlock patrols. Patrols. Also do prison labor. Do tax relief, save us some money long term. Just see these. Do taser rollout for 5 of these. Yep. I'm good with that for now. Micromanagement, prison policy, intelligence, and legal and orderly. We'll do all of them. So we just spent an awful lot. Okay, so I've just hired the guard so I can cross that off. I've unlocked patrols, so it's getting done. And then when patrols is done, I can assign the free guards. Alright, what have I still got to do? These cells are still getting built. So there's quite a few things still getting done. More prisoners are coming now, that's good. Now what I've done here is I've created a big long cell block almost, but then the shower is all the way over here. So this person who wakes up in the morning and has an hour to get all the way down here to take a shower, it's unlikely to be successful. So that means he may get stuck in a loop where he's constantly dirty, and we don't want that. Deployment, I'm going to assign one guard to here as well, so no one can try and escape. Yep. So this is good that I've set intake to only be in equivalence to the amount of cells I've got, so I never get overstacked again. Yep, all these workmen are getting worked to death. This is where I tend to run into issues with this game. I'm realising the pattern is that my workmen are building something, and then I want to build something else, and then I want to build something else, and before I know it, they're 3 or 4 projects behind. And then if something goes wrong in the prison and I need my workmen to fix something, say, as if they start, like they did with the last riot, they started smashing up these jail doors, and when they were smashing up the jail doors they were broken, and instead of the workmen fixing the jail doors, they were still going over here trying to build these cells, and then prisoners were just escaping. That's why it's important not to have a big backlog of jobs, or else you end up getting stuck. grants. All the grants are done. Okay, I might just buy a couple cooks. 2 more cooks. Increase the kitchen. What else can we do? You see, I can build a classroom right now, but then again, we're still stuck with this problem, the same problem. Let me just move this out of the way for a sec. So I can increase the load. Prisoners have a drug problem. Let's do a shape. Move this out of the way. Marginal. So I'm stuck waiting on these workmen. Hire 3 more workmen. Hire 4th workman. I'm still at $35 positive cash flow. I don't want to completely these are still being knocked down. Let's speed up the game real quick. Keep track of warmth. So see here. So I can set a project. Warm prison, or remove red warmth need. So the reason why it's red is because there's a lot of people in critical condition who need warmth. So in order to do this, I'm going to I need to build some heaters. And build pipe work and place radiators. I may need to set up an entire new water pump and everything, but that's not fully confirmed just yet. But once again, do you see how this is a problem? All of my workmen are still busy building these last couple of cells, and then they're going to be building solitary, and then I'm going to be trying to send them to build these radiators. So then it may take several days for them to even get around to building the radiators because they're stuck on these. This is where we run into issues. So see here is going very quick. Look, it's all on red now. This is a big issue. We want this down. Safety. They also want safety increasing. Okay, that's not good. So we're going to also hire a couple of armed guards. One armed guard. 2 armed guards. Okay. Okay, because I'm not liking how this is going, I'm going to hire another 14 workmen, double my workmen, to speed up this whole process. It's going to be expensive, but then I'm going to lead by getting the bank loan to bankroll this whole operation. Or I go slower and just focus on the security for the minute. I'm just stabilising everyone's security. Let's see. We'll do remote access and dogs, surveillance. All security's now been bought. That's good. Okay. Right, so all that's waiting. See, this prisoner has already smashed up his own cell. There is a big kickoff. Okay, this is not good. I'm going to hire some more guards, armed guards. Because it's very expensive to hire an armed guard. I might just hire more guards, double up my guards. Not sure. How many are free? Only 3 of them. I'll hire 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we've got 5 grand in savings. Okay. So we're losing 1,000 a day now. So speed is of the essence. How much are we getting back? There's only a few more of them cells to build and a few of these. The thing that's really needed is check the next actions. Oh yeah, I need to build the heaters, the pipework and the radiators. Okay. That is critical at the minute. So that is also something I want to go on utility. A water boiler, fantastic idea. Okay. There's a water boiler here. From that, and as they have a shower every day, they also have the option to have hot water if they want it. That might solve the problem. Although I don't know. So when they come for the food, yep, the food's all there ready for them. So they can eat when they want to eat. It is an option for them. Safety's at orange now. Desperate. 15 prisoners desperate. So almost all my prisoners desperate want more safety. So I built the heater, I built the pipework. There is radiators as an option also, that is a good point. In a place where everyone goes. Everyone goes to the canteen every day. So there's a few radiators in there. That should really heat up the whole place. And we're putting a hot water pipe to go over here. Connect all forward. Hopefully this works. Or if it will work, it's just the plan. It is our attempt. Do another shakedown. Whole sections. Whilst it's night time. How is I? Warmth is still absolutely critical. I'll give them all free time, that's good. Everybody's on the same schedule at this moment. So we're still just waiting. It's just a waiting game. We're on a big loss now, which is really, really bad. We're going to need more people. A greater cell block amount can increase the loan. Oh yeah, I wonder if the patrols have been done yet. Patrol has been done. Let's set a patrol to walk through the canteen, to walk all the way along, and we'll set 3 guards because that was the assign 3 guards on the next action. So 1 guard, 2 guard, 3 guard. That should tick our grant. Yes, the grant is done. Now I don't need 3 guards in here. 1 should be alright, so I'll cancel 2 of them. Yes, so that is a grant complete. So we're assigning 3 guards, because I remembered to do it. Done. I wouldn't have remembered otherwise if it wasn't written down. For the project, do the grant security. Yep. That one's been done. Done. Cell block B. Still not done. Raising the capacity to 16. Raise the capacity to 22. We did that, so those 2 are done. In terms of next actions, build the 8 cells. Yep, we did that. Quick build another 6 to get to 22. Yep. Quick build 8 solitary. We're still waiting and build another 28 cells. We'll put utilities into those 28 cells. That's where we are not yet. So we're still just waiting. I don't want to build another whole cell block with showers just yet until these workmen have finished off the work that they've still got to do at the minute. So another 6 people will come in the morning. That should be fine. I want the workmen just to finish the work they're doing. I don't want to overload everyone. It's far too easy to do that in this game. Prisoners are bored out of their skulls. Build a common room. Yep, common room built. So that is another big project for the workmen. It will take time. And we're going to run this with Relentless too. It's so easy to overwork these workmen. So easy. Alright, slow it down. I hear kicking off. I don't like that. Warmth has gone down a little bit. It was all the way up here. Or maybe that's because there's new people here. Safety's still quite high, which is not good. So I might just hire to orange. Hire a few more on sides. 2, 3 on sides. Okay. We've got 6 guards that are free, so everyone else is busy. That's okay. One over there. That boiler needs electric. Try that out. That might fix the issue. Okay. When they all come for their food, seems okay. It looks like that's going down, which is good. Very good. Very good. Okay. So they've been built, they're almost finished, this common room is almost done, and then the workmen will be completely free, which is very good. Prisoners look a little untidy. Oh yes, we want to build laundry. We want laundry setting up. It's like a project. Set up laundry, which includes the actions, quick build, laundry, and then hire prisoners for laundry. So that will help with the cleaning of their clothes, which is important. Very easy to overextend laundry. Laundry is not a press laundry there. The laundry. Utilities. Some more water. Gas. Okay, we're losing $3 grand a day. But oh, this is going right down, which is fantastic. Where's warmth? Oh, warmth is right down to none. We did it. Wow, fantastic. That's really awesome. Right, so that's been... We built the heaters. Let's have a look on the utilities actually. Utilities screen, water. Yeah, the heat. That's plugged into heat, that's plugged into heat. Can I see a temperature view of this prison? I'm sure there is a way to get a temperature view. Logistics. Temperature, yes. Here we go, 20 degrees. Outside it's 12, inside there it's 20. That has hot water. So the radiators in here is what heating this up. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So I built some heaters. I built the pipework for the heaters. I built The radiator, I built the heater, which is the one heater. The pipe work to plug it all in, and I built some radiators in the kitchen, in the canteen. So, the project of remove the red warmth need. Nobody is desperately in need of heating anymore, so that is done. That is a winner. Fantastic. Solitary is built. So build solitary, done. Quick build the yard, we did that ages ago. Quick build nautical, we did that ages ago. This should all be done now, right? Into this page, quick build 8 solitary, done. Plumb electric and utilities into solitary. Let's have a look. Utilities, the water's been plugged in. Doesn't really need electric. Plumb the water. Done. Build another 28 cells, and then there's laundry. So laundry's already being done in its own time. And then we want to build another 28 cells to get us up to 50 legitimate population. So, in order to do this, I might plan it. I think I'm going to plan a cell block, complete cell block with shower. Right, so in the planning, which is this planning tool, I'm going to build a cell block, 1 space, 2 space, 1 space, 2 space. Okay, so this is the potential area. Right. How big are they? They are 4 by 5. Right. That way or that way? Forty-five. So that all the way along, isn't it? Okay, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 gap, or do we want 2 gaps? We'll have 2 gaps for security reasons. Yep. Okay, so that's the walkway. Yes, so I can put half to the walkway. Which there's a door here. Wall. Okay, so this will be an all cell block. Cell. Okay. And then we want to do the same thing again here. I wonder if we can copy from this. No, I don't think it's going to do it. Planning is a different tool altogether. Really. So what we want is another one of them. Yep. All the way up. And then we want another walkway. And we want to do another cells. So the good thing about this whole planning is we can test it all out. Instead of building it and then figuring it out later, we'll know immediately if it worked or not. Instead of spending thousands. Our prison looks untidy according to the warden, or someone. Hire another gardener, another 2 janitors. So we're getting expensive now. Okay, planning. Doors. Got 2 doors. Right, so how many is this whole cell block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21, 28. Which is right, that's that. 28 is all we need. So in reality, it would just be 7, 14, 21, 28, it would just be them 4. Them 4. Something like that. Okay, so then this can all be wiped out. Is not needed. This can all be wiped out. Not needed. You can have doors on either side. 2, 3. So the whole thing can be moved up 1. So it comes off this fence. Oh, it doesn't truly matter, I suppose. We'll build these first 4 and leave this 5th one for the minute. No, because then where are these guys going to come out? These guys need somewhere to come out. Yes. Because these don't have an exit. So we want this to be 1, 2. Or the whole thing moves 1 and then there's the gate there. No, because then that would still not do it. We have to move 1, 2, 3. Slightly confused myself here. We could just get rid of this one for a moment. That makes it slightly easier to see. That leaves a gap of 2. Yep, in between buildings. 7, 14, 21, 28. Yeah. That's 28, which is what we want to take it from 22 to 50. For 5 grand savings. Okay. So what we're going to want to do see how all the cells are like this. They're all that way, pre-built. To be honest, we want it like that. Not with them going in each cell. I didn't factor that in. Because I want to quickly do just a pre-build. But if I do that there, then each of these jail doors goes into the next person's cell, which doesn't really work. I hadn't thought of that. Because it's more effort to build the walls, to build the door, to place the bed, to place the toilet, to do all that is more effort. 28 times is a lot. So what we want is for the cells to be horizontal, not vertical. Okay, so I need to redo the whole plan. I need to redo the entire plan. Okay. Gap, space. Okay. Gap. Okay. That's it. That's 1. Space of 2. Yep. Yep, and then space of 2. There we go. Yeah. That's it. Okay. You see the mistakes we would have made if we hadn't planned. You see why I'm doing it like this in a moment. Okay, so all that bottom row can be easily crossed out, and then the middle part can just be replaced with path. Oh, we'll cross it all out first. Path. Cross it all out. Build a path. And then we want doors. So cross that out. Cross that out. Door, 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 door. Door, 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 door. That's it. We could get the one we'll build them. Wall, so it's the separator. Yes. See, so with an extra, how many more minutes was that? A couple of minutes. We've gone from having to do it all manually and put all the beds and the toilets in the cells. So now we can quickly just quick place, quick plant them all, very quickly. 1, 2, 3. So how many have we got? We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 18, 27, 36. So we don't even need that many. We want 28. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4 rows. So these last 2 rows can be binned off for the minute. We're not looking for that. And then what we could do is we could have some showers at the bottom. I like that idea. Or we'll just place another shower. Yeah, we'll build a shower for cell block. Or next to cell block. Okay. So let's do it. Insufficient funds. I got $100 with minus 3,000 a day. Okay. So I'm going to increase my loan. Whoa. I didn't realise it went that high. That's massive. 8 grand a day, I don't even need that much. 6,000 a day, pay that to me. Okay. Let's quick build this whole cell block now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's all of them done. Let's build the flooring. Paving stones. We actually save a fortune because normally what I would have done is build this as an entire building, so then we would have required foundations for these middle sections as well, this middle walkway, which doesn't need to be done. We don't need to do that. Let's build paving for everyone. So there's plenty to be building. Oh yeah, we want to build the shower. Another shower. We'll just place it here. Yep. More walls, more paths. Flooring. Outdoor flooring. We want this to be quick too. So the power is also running kind of low, so I'm going to increase that. Okay. Might hire 4 more workmen. So the prisoner needs, they are all very low, which is fantastic. What about staff needs? Staff, they need toilet, food. They need toilets and food. Maybe the staff should have their own canteen. Might just build that real quick. Alright, so we need to set it as a project. The project can be to lower, so lower dark blue staff needs, of which there is toilets. We need to build a canteen, build staff canteen, and also place toilets for staff. So we can place the toilets inside the staff room because there isn't one at the minute, so that might be a good place to start. That might be a really quick fix. Toilet. Just trying to think what's aesthetically pleasing here, you know. Three toilets in a row, right in the centre of the staff room. No walls, nothing at the minute. That's all they're getting. I'm going to place some water, some drains actually, next to them. So if they do leak or explode, it's not going to set the whole place on fire. We'll build a wall around this also. Door, staff door, and Going to change the walkway because the walkway is going to change now. The walkway is going to have to go somewhere else. Ah, it's blocked. That is not good. Let's cancel that. Keep the pages down there. Yeah. We're losing $6,000 a day. This is not good. Let's hire a bunch more workmen. Hey, we're going to build another staff canteen, weren't we? Quick build a canteen that is solely for staff members. It doesn't need to be that big. We could just build it as a custom building. Behind it. Yeah, it could do. Right next to it. But we want to be able to expand the kitchen as well. Maybe it could be here, the staff canteen. Here, that might be a better spot. Here. Yeah, that seems okay to me. That can be the beginning of our staff canteen. Place toilets in the staff room. We're just waiting for them to get built. Just like these are getting built. To speed up the process, so we're not losing $6,000 a day, I might just hire a bunch more workmen. Because it will significantly increase our people inside the prison. It's a difficult one. Because you could hire 20 more workmen, increasing the daily cash flow by $2,000 costs to pay them. But it would significantly speed this up. It depends on how much more these bring in. But then we also would then need to hire more guards in order to manage these new people. Has the laundry even been built yet? No. This game does get backed up. The workload does get significantly backed up. There's concrete foundations everywhere. Let's hire them. 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 40 now. Yep, we just increased our workmen by 20. Shakedown. We'll do a full shakedown of the prison. I think we're going to hire a few more guards, maybe. Hire one orderly. Okay. Now these trees to build this wall, to build this building. Okay. Governmental security ranges. GSR. Okay. We'll set that as a project. Grant GSR complete. Next action, which we need, which is in the game, it tells us assign 2 dog handlers to patrol, assigned 2 armed guards to patrol. So assign 2 armed guards to patrol, assign 2 dog handlers to patrol. It should be very, very simple. So it should be super simple upon deployment. We'll make another patrol. We've already got a patrol, we'll make a new one anyway. It goes around the yard, out the yard, here into the common room, up into the canteen. Okay, and assign 2 dog handlers, 1, 2, and 2 armed guards. Or 1, 2. That's that done. We just need to hire some dogs now. Dog handlers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll hire 5 dog handlers. Oh right, I think the dogs need a kennel, so we'll need to build a kennel. Build kennel for the dog handlers. Yep, there it is. In fact, we've got 40 workmen now, which is really good. Things should start moving very, very quick. Right, the dogs have been done. Awesome. We should improve efficiency by installing a door control system. I agree. That's security. So really, we want a project of door control system. Set up door control system security. So next actions, we'll quick build a security room, and then build door servos, which is the automatic doors, and then connect the doors to the controller. If you don't know what that means, you will understand when we go through it in the game. So the first thing, we're going to build a security room. That building requires an entrance. There's a door. What was it going to be again? Oh, it was going to be kitchen. Canteen for the staff. The door now. 8 grand losses per day. That is absolutely disastrous. More flooring there, just double the thickness. It's quite a busy area. as this prison gets busier, you need 2 spaces, and then even 3 spaces, eventually, because you just, once they start running past each other, they slow down as it gets thicker and more congested. Let's have this whole section. What's going on the prisoner needs? Nothing too bad. The warmth, they kind of need some warmth. That's not too horrendous. Hopefully it's not that. Let's have a look at the temperature. Yeah, that's warm. That's alright. Maybe we should heat up the common room too. So we are burning through cash in a very, very big way. This doesn't get sorted out quickly, we will go bankrupt. So I need to focus on another goal, another grant would be a good idea. We'll go with max sec in infrastructure implementation. Right, I'll set that as a grant, as a project. It's a complete grant. Max security. Of which the next actions that are required are build a CCTV monitor and place CCTV cameras throughout the prison. So inside of this, there is a CCTV monitor already going to get built. So I don't need to place that one. So I need to place CCTVs. Okay. Object. CCTV. Where did it go? One in the common room. One in the canteen, one in the shower at the back. And the bread one here. Go there or there. That's 4, I believe. That should be okay for the minute. So it's just waiting on it all to build. See how we're still backed up. Heavily backed up with workmen doing jobs, and that's after we just hired another 20. So you can imagine how messy things can get so quickly. If there's a big riot that kicks off now and they smash these doors open, we're screwed. We're not in a good position. Okay. Just speed it up a little bit. Let them do their job. Prisoners could see we've not even finished off the laundry yet. This is the problem when you place so many things, so many tasks for them to do. I mean, that paving system has sped everything up, so it will start coming a bit quicker, I think. So we're on a double problem, because we're losing 8 grand a day in terms of staff and expenses. But then every time they build another cell, we're going to have to instantly purchase a bed and purchase a toilet. It's not pre-purchased. So then the cash is going down from that too. So significantly, you know, the costs can spiral if it's not. That's why time is of the essence. That's why you've got to be quick. Or we want utilities. So we want all cells to be plugged into electric. This is another issue. Electric, 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 and electric. We want to build all the way across, and then connect that to this. And then we want to also check how's the power source. That should be okay. Hopefully, but I might just build another couple of capacitors just in case. And then the utilities in terms of the shower and the water. We're going to want hot water. Hot, 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 hot. So here. Then we also want the normal pipes. Big expenses. Well, we want to connect all the toilets as well with the water. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should be okay. Hopefully. That should all work. So we're still waiting on a lot of things. Let's do a shakedown. So this is good. We're not too many. There's not too many drawing material, and everyone seems to be okay. Backbone is very high. You don't really want to go below 5 grand in savings. Everything's taking its toll. Or below 10 grand really, because that's pretty quick. 25 grand. More prisoners have arrived, taking us up to 35 prisoners. Right, so let's slow it down for the moment. So 15 guards with 35 prisoners, that is not good. Right, just increase the number of guards by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should hopefully sort us out. Hope. We just need to make sure that everyone's okay and calm. CCTV is there, but we're waiting on this security still to be built. This is how we run into big problems. Tunnel search. We've not done that yet. Do a full shake. Even though we have prisoners still waiting to get into their cells. 49. This is the 50th cell. Yes, done. 50. 20 grand you receive. Alright, I might just lower this. We're still at -7 grand. That is not good. Still waiting. Utilities. Utilities. Oh yes, we'll connect them. Okay. That's the door control system. This is CCTV, so we can do connect. 1. Connect to 2. Connect to number 3. Number 4. Connect to number 4. I believe that's it. If you look here, that's all 4 on the map. Yeah, that's the only ones we've got. Okay. What is that prisoner needs? Warmth is very high again. Why? Why is warmth so high? Temperature. Maybe it's because of cells. Maybe the cells literally need warmth. How much is that going to cost? Radiators $200 times 50 cells is 10 grand. To input heating in everyone's cell. Is it worth it? I'm not sure. How's our electric? Electric seems fine. Okay, that looks good to me. It's all coming together. All right. I'm going to turn this into a canteen. Canteen. Got 15 more prisoners arriving. 3 minimum and 12 medium. That should be okay. We're changing this into a canteen. It's going to tell us what we need. We need serving table, and a bench. But it's going to be staff only, so we're changing it to staff only. So only staff can go there. We need serving table at the back. Tables and benches. Bench. Bench. Table, bench, and bench. Oh yes, there's a security camera in the shower as well. I'm going to connect that. Connect. Oh no, we have connected. So once the electric comes on, then a guard will be asked to stand there. Alright, we have so many workmen and a lot of them aren't doing anything. So fire some. If we fire 10, that saves us 1,000 a day. Our expenses are so high. Loan interest is 3 grand a day. Workman wages is 4 grand. So if we reduce the number of workmen and reduce the loan, pay back some of it. Well, we can't really. Can we pay back the loan yet? Yeah. Oh, we can do Increase it to 100. No. Find 10 illegal narcotics. Yeah. And that'll just come naturally with the. We've had a death today. 2 deaths. Why are we getting deaths? That is not good. Why is our prisoners going mad? What's going on? Warmth has gone down, so that's good. What's on our thing? Replace CCTVs. Let's start at the top. Quick build laundry. We've done it. Yes. Okay. Let's hire the prisoners for laundry. Deployment. Is it deployment? Is it logistics? Logistics. Prison labour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've got 6. We're going to hire some for the kitchen. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the kitchen. Is there anywhere else that we have workers? No one in there. Right, so we've hired 4 prisoners for laundry. We've set it. They've not been hired just yet. We've set it. We've completed the cell block with the shower. Done. We've built the shower for the cell block. Done. We've built the staff canteen. Done. Yes. We've placed the toilets inside of the staff room. Yes, done. We've assigned 2 AG to patrol and 2 DH to patrol. Our staff have become unhappy with their working conditions. They want 50% pay rise. Well. Regime finance. Okay. 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%. 15 grand extra a day. Oh no. I don't know if that's right. Let's lower the amount of staff we've got. Staff. Alright, where is staff? We're going to fire a bunch of workmen. 10. Fired 10 workmen. We fired 15 workmen. Okay. What do we want? AG and GH, is that the dog handlers and the armed guards? Yes, we did that. We achieved that one before. Build a kennel, we did that. Build a security room, we've done that. Build the door servos, we have not done that. We've not built door servos yet. It's not really necessary at this moment, I don't think, it's door servos. Maybe it is. If we put it, utilities, for wiring, that's it, yep. Door servo. 1, 2, 3. We need to install more CCTV cameras. We really need to. Okay. Objects. CCTV. 1 in the yard. We'll place 1 here. I wonder if we can already connect them potentially. Utilities, wiring, connect. Can we? No, because it's not built yet. So we're still losing 8 grand a day. That is absolutely disastrous. Ah, yes, the door circles also need electricity. £7 grand a day. Lose £3 from that. I need to complete these. Ah yes. Let's do another shakedown. All sectors. When we find a certain amount of drugs, we get some cash. Yes, that's the staff. Yep, we have a staff canteen now, so that's fantastic. So, if we go on needs, and we go on to staff needs, the food is going down. What's that one? Warmth. They want warmth. Okay. This is good. So we can, as part of the staff needs, reducing the staff needs project, which I think was lower the dark blue staff needs. Another one has appeared, which is temperature, so place radiators in staff room and canteen for the staff, and then connect them implicitly. In reality, you would do that for both of them, so then place radiator in, we've already done staff room, canteen. And then as a next action again, next action, page 3, connect radiators. To heating. Okay, so let's crack on with that real quick. In water, radiator. One, two. Okay, and then where's the staff room? Is this the staff room? Yeah, that's the staff room. Utilities. And then we're going to connect the hot water, which is over here. Yep. And then we're going to connect this one over here. Connect it to this thing. So that's that. That should be them done. Hopefully. Still on minus £8 a day, which is absolute disaster. So the way I'm proposing that we solve this is to pay off the debt by completing these issues. These are guard. Why is there no guard here? Well, there must be a guard that's coming, because we're on at 8 out of 28. Usually would be, wouldn't they not? Maybe these flooring in order to get there quickly. Maybe we do it all the way up there as well. See. Alright, so the grants, we're still on free. Almost done with the narcotics. CCTV still getting built and placed. We need electric. Yep. 4 deaths today. That is not good. That is really bad. How are they dying? Oh God. What about our prisoners? What are they saying? Got 3 maximum security, a bunch of mid, and a few of them. What's the prisoner needs? All very low, which is fantastic news. That is very, very good news. Alright, we've connected the radiators. What was our other next actions? Build the door servos. Have we connected them? Let's connect them. Door control system, connect. Open. Shift, is it? Connect, and connect. Yep. So now, the person who's here is able to open these doors very quickly, I believe, if that's correct. This is the other one. Maybe uninstall. Dismantle. And then we'll build another door servo facing the opposite way. Try it the other way. I wouldn't mind doubling up on the solitary. Yes, we'll do that. Quick build. Custom actually. Clone. We're going to clone this entire solitary thing. Reverse the view and place. Done. £4,000, very well spent. 23 grand now. Let's lower the I have installed more CCTV. You want even more? More CCTV. One. We also have a CCTV in here. Where else do we want it? Put one in laundry. £7,000 still, which is absolutely nuts. We'll lower the that should help slightly. We just lowered their pay by 50, by a third, back to the original pay scale. But we're likely going to kick off and have a riot again soon because of that. Increase the size of your security force. 1. There we go, 20 grand. Well, that was easy. That was a grant. Decrease the bank loan. Yes, 25 grand off. That has reduced the pain. No, it's only 1,800 a day in interest. It's significantly less than it was. Right, so we want all of the CCTV to have electrics also. Yep. As you can see here, all the staff. We're going to build this extra solitary unit. We're still at quite a big loss per day. It's not too bad, it's not 8 grand anymore, so that's good. But my goodness. Okay, so where's the CCTV? Connect. Where else do we want to connect to? We want to connect to here, to here, to here, and to this one. Is that all? I think that's one. Yes. Alright. That's good news. So we have also completed. We placed the radiators in the staff room. Yep, let's have a look. Is the temperature increased? Yes. There and in the staff canteen. Fantastic. Let's place radiators in staff room. Place radiators in the canteen. Done. Connect the door servos. Build door servos. We've done that. And connect them to the door control panel. Done. So all them next actions are now done. We built the extra 28 cells and we plumbed in the utilities for the cells. Yes, all done. Fantastic. Connect the radiators to the heating for the staff room and that's done. Now we're up to date. We are up to date, which means all projects should hopefully be done. Currently. Set up the laundry, done. Lower the dark blue of staff needs. Let's have a look. Staff needs staff. Warmth and food. We have lowered them. They're not completely lowered. Maybe we shall policy. Where will it be? Staff. Regime. Progress. Let's move out of the way for a minute. Finance. Evaluation. Grants. Policy. Where's staff? Staff breaks. Should we increase, double everyone's breaks? Yeah, we'll double everyone's breaks. We'll 15%. We'll increase their breaks by 15%. By 50%, up to 15. Okay. So they have a bit more freedom, so maybe they want to go wherever they want to go. Right. So the dark blue isn't actually removed right now, so we'll just keep that there for the minute, because we're just experimenting with it. The grants, we did that grant. Set up the door control system for security, yes, we've done that. Complete the grant, max security, yep, that grant is also done. Yes, so the project, just the lower the dark blue staff needs. That's our main issue at the minute. Tool cleanup. Cleaning cupboard, ah yes. And then the education system. So these are the grants. So the next project. Grant. Project. Completion of the education initiative, so we'll put education. And then also the grant completion of prisoner acclimatization and engagement. Okay, and then the tasks, the next actions for these grants. For the prisoner acclimatization, assign 3 prisoners to the cleaning cupboard. So we need to create, quick build, cleaning cupboard. And then assign 3 prisoners to cleaning cupboard. Right, so then that would be that one done. And the education. We need to quick build a classroom. Have 10 prisoners pass the education course and 1 prisoner pass the general education. So then set up general education class, set up the foundation education class. Right. Simple. Very, very simple. We are not equipped to handle a fire in the prison. Where do fires always start? They start in the kitchen. So what we want, that's the main area. So you could have it as a project to fireproof the prison. You know, make prison fire safe. The next action will be, the next action is going to be place sprinkler in kitchen. Okay. Objects. Fire sprinkler. 1, 2, 3. And I'll also place a drain underneath each 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yes. That is the main area where there is going to be a fire. Also around here is a risk of fire. It's not too bad a risk. Okay, these solitaries also need some toilets. Toilets need plumbing in, I mean. This still is not connected. Okay, that should sort it out. Still losing £3 a day. Okay. What have we got this? Forestry labour, recycling initiative, CCTV improvement, what else? Guard towers, do we want guard towers? Land expansion. Guard towers will do it, £5. What else? Don't want small cells, I'm not too bothered about that for a minute. What does offshore tax haven do? You'll save £3 of taxes per every 10,000 of daily profit. It's not too big a deal at this moment, really. Okay. Alright, we want to build a classroom. Yeah, that's on next actions. Well, oh yeah, I want to build a cleaning cupboard. Quick build. Cleaning cupboard is somewhere. Where is it? I'm sure it's a green one. I think it must be yellow. Where's it gone? Warden, a fire has started in the kitchen. See, this is what we were referring to. So, this is a big project. It's an immediate danger. Pause the game. So, put out fire. Next action, hire fire brigade. Send to fire. Pause the game to immediately be able to sort this out. 1, 2. Place the game on slow. 1. Send them out. Copy. Send them out. Do not let anyone die. So then sprinklers actually needed water. I didn't realise. They actually need water. Bit wounded by that. Alright, so the fire's been dealt with. Cancel, cancel. The utilities may have been broken, the line's been broke. Should get solved and fixed. Right, so that's done. Fire brigade done. Put the fire out. We placed the sprinklers in the kitchen, but we didn't connect them. So now we have connected them to the water. That was an issue. Let's go back to projects. Put out fire, done. Make the prison fire safe. So that's done now, so we connect it back to that. Go back to the next actions. Where are we up to? Cleaning cupboards. That's where we were just at. See? You see how I would have been trying to build that cleaning cupboard, trying to find it, and then that fire would have happened. I would have dealt with the whole situation, and I would have forgotten all about the cleaning cupboard. And I would have just gone on to something else because I wouldn't have remembered. Whereas by having this, I immediately checked, oh yeah, what do I need to do? Oh yeah, the cleaning cupboard, that's what I was just doing before that fire interrupted me. Right, the prisoner needs are increasing, which is not a good sign. Warmth. Warmth always seems to be a big kick-off. I might have to place a radiator in each of the prisoners' rooms. Oh no. Pause. Why has the power gone out? Ah, it's because it's been blocked there. That single line has caused... We don't want that. We want to have a secondary access to electricity. Yes. So that if that line causes... That fire just knocked out that, and that's wiped out electricity for the whole top of the prison, which is a disaster. Now, we want to knock out the heating problem. That's a project. That's 10 grand, I think, when we looked. So, heat every cell. The next action is going to switch to place radiator in every cell. Connect heating to every cell. Right. This is a big deal. Very expensive. 10 grand. Is it the right move? Is it the right move? Is this the best use of 10 grand at this moment in time? When we're losing 3 grand a day. A bit of heating. Finally fixed it. You know, the ideal thing would be to have a shower in each cell as well, really. You want a radiator and a shower. Can we actually do that? Might be possible. $20 times 50 is 1,000. Laundry. And that's in the laundry baskets. That often tends to be an issue. We can make some extra money if we added death row to the prison. Gosh, do we want to do that? Killing off prisoners. That's a moral dilemma. That could be a project then. If the warden suggests in it to earn extra money, add death row. That's the project. The next action, I think, wasn't there a bureaucratic thing? Death row. Quasar lorry. 10 grand. Oh, I need a lawyer. Staff. 1 lawyer. Which means we might need an office. Yep, we'll build an office too. 1 office. There we go. Another office done. Still losing £3 grand a day. This is not good. Right, so the warmth does go down each day, so that's good. The warmth goes down once they all get in here and they get warm. So it's not the worst thing in the world. It's 10 grand on radiators in this house is not fully necessary at this moment. What are the other big issues for the prisoners? There's no real other big issues. Safety's quite high. Okay. Right, what have we got? 12 prisoners up for parole. Oh, we want to build a parole. It's a project. Build parole. Which, for the next actions, we also want to build a parole room. Assign parole times. Yeah. We still haven't built the classroom yet. That was going to be one of the things we were going to do. Should really build the classroom before we install a death row, really. Give people a chance. Classroom. We have insufficient funds. Increase the loan, 25 grand. Classroom. Quick build. Where is classroom? Okay. Place it there. Yeah, that can be the classroom. What else do we want? A workshop. That's a good thing. Definitely. Place a workshop there. Yeah, 1 workshop also. What else do we want? Utility room. No. Laundry, infirmary, laundry, library. Do a library too, next to the classroom, so we can study. A mail room. Want that to be near visitation, really. A visitation and a mail room. Visitation could be here. It could be connected to the outside wall. Visitation can be there. We'll also build a mail room. The mail room can be here. Yeah. Visitation and the mail room are together. We've got yard, grove, security, gymnasium. Build a gymnasium for the prisoners. Where do we want that to be? That's the common room. Down here. Gymnasium. Security parole, that was what we were looking for. Parole can be near the front. In the prison. Okay, so we've just built an absolute load of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings. Which is really bad. Let's hire a bunch more workmen. $15 more workmen has just been hired. Yep. Losing $6 grand a day now. But these things, when they come through, should really advance us. Yeah. Speed up the game. Almost out of cash, so we'll buy some more. 25 grand. We're going to want to connect the utilities to every room also. Yep. And connect to that room and connect electrics to each room here. Yep. Let's do a shakedown. Sectors. A grant has been completed for 16 grand. Which one? Which grant did we just do? Education or the PA&E? So we haven't. If we don't know, we haven't done education. So it must have been. Oh no, prison. It was the long-term grant. The long-term investment grant. Yeah, nothing special. But at least at this moment, we can actually add another grant. Visitation rights, add a visitation room, 3 visitor tables, common room, pool table, 2 TVs, 5 phone booths. Yes, we'll do visitation rights. So the grant, complete grant for the project, complete grant, visitation. Which the next actions we need to do. Switch to the next actions. For visitation, add a visitor room, 3 tables, 2 TVs. So I think we need to add another TV somewhere. Yeah, we'll add one to the common room because there's already one in the common room there. So we need to add TV, add 1 TV, and add 3 visitor tables. Yeah, well that's what that will do. That will have 3 visitor tables. So once that's built, that will do itself naturally. Okay. Right. Okay. If we added death row, we can make some extra cash. Right. I also want to add a storage room actually. Storage. Big storage room. Okay. Right, what's the electricity on actually? I might just add another couple of capacitors. 3 more capacitors because there's quite a lot to be built. There is a lot. Export. We'll actually add an export. Exports. I remember there was an export name. Exports. Exports. Okay, we're still at 7 grand losses. Not good. Not good at all. But we're still building a lot of these things. We're going to add a TV. One television. Added. Okay. Well, that's 10 desks. We wanted 20 school desks. So in reality, to build another classroom. 2 classrooms, back to back. Yep. 2 classrooms. So you can run double the amount of education programs. Okay. We could make lots of money quickly if we added death row to it. We've selected it. Death row is being added slowly. That's the death row quick build room. Doesn't look like it. Slowly, with all these buildings, slowly the exports, yes, exports. The wood, all this wood is now being exported out and we're getting some cash for it. That's good news. That's good. 5 grand granted, the money's pouring in. We just completed a grant. I'm not sure which grant we completed. Prisoner. Let's go back to projects. Have a look. Grant education. Nope, we still got that. P. Prisoner acclimatization and engagement is still there. Tool cleanup. And remove the supply of stolen tools and remove the supply of stolen weapons. The only way to do that try it is to slowly yes, you keep telling me you make a lot of money if you add death row. It's coming. The wood really generates a lot of money. A lot of money. In reality, I think there is a forestry room, is there not? Sure, there's forestry somewhere. It's like a... what is it called? A grove, that might be it. Is that it? Build a grove. Building the workshop. Exports, 20 grand. He's good. 6 grand losses per day without any staff raises. Workman is 4 grand per day. But we need it at this moment in time. Need someone on this. Deployment. We'll keep a guard in here. We can now buy more land if we want. I think we're alright for the minute. We'll do another shakedown. Big expenses. Oh wow! We just shot up to 15 grand positive cash flow. Can't be. How? Or is it because of exports? Ah yeah, exports was 25 grand today. That's why. So that's not going to be all the time. It's only because we've just had all that wood finally get exported for once. That's not going to be a regular occurrence. So that is an illusion. Classrooms. Okay. Go on. Next actions. The 3rd page now. Create the cleaning cupboard. Did we do that? We created a bunch of things all at the same time. Quick build the cleaning cupboard. Rooms. Where's cleaning cupboard? Rooms. There. Oh, we don't have a cleaning cupboard. Okay. There isn't a quick build cleaning cupboard? Apparently not. Right, so we just need a wall. We need to build a wall. We need to build a room for the cleaning cupboard. Probably building. Deployment, nope. Where is policy? Nope. Programs, here we go. Let's do a workshop, hygiene, carpentry, foundation education. Staff programs, taser, let's do it. 2 for taser. Behavioural therapy, drugs, alcoholics, parole hearing. Definitely get a few paroles in. Oh, that's a different room as well, isn't it? Yeah. Spiritual guidance. Alright, so we need to build a temple. Build a church, spiritual building. Build church. We need to lay a foundation, so we need build cleaning cupboard. Are you worried about it ever now? No? And build 4. Okay. Right. A few of the all the buildings built. All of them are built. That is fantastic news. That is absolutely awesome. That just needs to be built. How are we on electrics? Just one more. That's it done for that electric. Utilities. Okay. Anything else need adding? Nope. Looks alright. This is very good. We're at 50 prisoners. We need to lower the amount of staff now. We need to fire off a bunch of workmen. Staff. Fire for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. It's 1,500 a day we're saving. This is built. Change the room to cleaning cupboard. Freebie free minimum. Yep, that's good. Utilities. Sign. Prison labor. 4. Okay. The grant has just been completed. We're going to decrease the lawn. Oh no, we can't just yet. Which one has just been done? Projects. The education isn't, so it's the prisoner, the A&E has been done. It's been completed. So something has just been done. Quick clean, quick build, cleaning cupboard. Also, we did already have it. Cleaning cupboard. Done. Assign free prisoners to the cleaning cupboard. We've done that. We've built the classroom. We set up the general education class. We set up the basic education class. Radiator in the cell, note. Put the heating, note. Build a parole room, done. Assign the parole times, done. Add a TV, done. Need to build a church. Right, so that is this is GTD. It's really helping to keep on track of everything. Whoa! Why is prisoner needs going up? What is it? It's warmth again. Every time it's warmth. That is not good. Considering they go to the yard every day, maybe we could add some showers with heating in the yard. Or just radiators in the yard. Would that work? Radiators in the yard? No, you can't do them outside. We could do showers outside though. Where is shower? Shower. Yep. And names underneath all of them. And then we'll also do the heating, utilities, water, hot water. Should be set along with utilities, cold water also. That might be good, might solve the issue. So I want to always have 2 guards in this. Is that one? if that works. That's just not true, is that? It's false. Safety. We want no safety. Maybe metal detectors? Yeah. That's a good idea. One here, one at the yard, one at that entrance of the yard, one at that entrance. The cell blocks. Cover everything and then utilities. Alright. I think we're good for the moment. The whole prison isn't blowing up on me. What are we up for the debt? 86 grand. So in reality we could build another 50 cells. Inmate nutrition, prison manufacturing facility. Build 30 license plates. We'll do it. Alright. Oh yes, prison. 15 in the workshop. Okay. So we'll set that as a project so we don't forget. The grant. Complete grant. Oh, it must have been the grant visitation. Complete grant. What's it called? Manufacturing. And then the next action is we can do check requirements for creating license plates. Is it license plates? Yeah. Because they may need a qualification in order to do that. Okay, we're at 31 grand here. Can we lower the debt? We can lower it. It's from 4 grand. Let's lower it to 25 grand. Why not? Staff, 25 workmen, 20 guards, 5 armed guards. Armed guards are very expensive. We could fire armed guards. That would save us 15 a day. Psychiatrist. We could build a psychiatrist's office. I think that is a thing. Psychiatrist's office, yep. Place it there. Yeah. Psychiatrist's office, and we'll call it psychiatrist. Could add a sniper tower with a sniper. Add more cooks. We'll add 2 more cooks. Yep. Sniper tower. Can I build sniper tower? That was choice. Senator guard tower. Yep, 3 grand. Place it there. Well, we'll place it inside of the yard actually. $500 a day for a sniper. Right, in his guard time. That is very expensive. We'll make our prisoners feel more safe, but at what financial cost? Okay. Speed up for the moment. Cash is lowering. Ah, yes, we get money for early leave release with the parole, of course. The parole is a winner. Temperature. We'll add a door servo to the workshop. Seriously low on cash. Yes, you are right. That can be a project. Yes, serious project. Get cash flow positive for the day. May need draft plan for cash flow positive. So it could be like maybe fire and guards, sniping, workmen, etc. Okay, so we'll focus on that on the next run. And save it. What was I saving it? Recording 1 prison, yes, that's it. Save. Okay, and we'll end the stream here for the moment, and then I'll pick it back up the next time. So there'll be just a minor pause.